Today we're going to have a new grammar lesson, abbreviations. Abbreviations. Now, what are abbreviations? Abbreviation, it's the shortened form of a word. For example, the word doctor, I can make it short and I write it down D and R. I capitalize the first letter and I add period. So it's the shortened form of the word doctor is DR and period. It's an abbreviation for the word doctor. Now, Mr. it's abbreviated as Mr. with MR and period, so as Mrs. and Miss. So abbreviations begin with a capital letter and they end with a period. And we said earlier, abbreviation is the shortened form of the word to make it short. Instead of writing a long word, we can make it short. First, we start by capitalizing the first letter and we add period at the end. Okay, as we said here, doctor. Instead of writing doctor, I can write dr period. Instead of writing Mr., I'll add Miss Mr and period. So as for Mrs. and Miss. I can also abbreviate the days of the week. Instead of writing Sunday, I can just start with writing capital S and Sun and period. Same goes for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. I start with the capital letter and I end with a period. We never forget this is the abbreviation for the days of the week. I can also abbreviate the month of the year. Now, January, February, March, April. I don't abbreviate May or June and July because they're already short words. So no need to abbreviate the word May and June and July. January is a long word. It's a month of a year, so I have to capitalize. I start with a capital J and a period at the end. And so goes for the rest of the month of the year. Okay? We start the capital period. For example, I can also abbreviate our first name and your father's name and our family name we don't abbreviate. For example, here Mr. John Matthews. John, I can abbreviate it to write only J, capital J and period and Matthews. Okay? I can capitalize as well the first and the second, but the family name I will not abbreviate. For example, here John, Ron, Burton. So I'll capitalize, I will abbreviate the word John and I will write J, Ron, and R, but the family name we don't abbreviate. Okay? So this is the abbreviation. Instead of writing the whole word, the whole name, I can abbreviate it to make it just the first letter. This is called the initial letter. This is the initials. For example, Muhammad Isam. Instead of writing M Muhammad Isam, I can write M-E and his family name, for example. Okay. So this was the lesson abbreviation. Now I want all of you to open the Readers and Writers Notebook page 400. Now here we should write each abbreviation. Be sure to capitalize letter and use periods correctly. Now here what's the mistake? Mrs. W. Wenders. It's a small tiny mistake. Can you think of it? We already abbreviated the word Mrs. but we didn't add a period here. So the mistake is I should write Mrs. with a period. And the rest is correct. Okay? Now here J.R. Burton. Look at this. How come J is a small letter and I is a small letter and R is a small letter? I should capitalize the word J and the letter J and the letter R. So capital J and R and Burton. Now here Saturday, August 4. This is a mistake. Why? As I said here, first number 2, I should write capital J and capital R and Burton, okay? Number 3, Saturday, comma, August 4. This is a big mistake here. I don't put comma, I put a period. And I capitalize the letter S, so it will going to be S, capital S-A-T period. And August, A capital U-G and period. So there's a lot of mistakes in number 3. Number 4, Miss T.J. Matthews. Again, a big mistake here. Miss, should I write in a small letter? No, I should capitalize the letter M and a small and a period, and then after the letter T, because this is the first name, so I should put a period here. Okay, easy. Now, question number 5. Mr. Alexis got a pet bird when he moved to this country. Now we should find the abbreviations here. Mr. Do we say Mr. like this, or we can abbreviate it to the letter MR? MR stands for Mr. Instead of writing Mr. Alexis, I can write MR period. Okay? So that's the only mistake here. We should abbreviate the word Mr. only. Okay? And Alexis, it's only one name, so no need to abbreviate. Yes? If it's Alexis and his father name and his family name, now I can abbreviate. But if it's only the first name, so no need to abbreviate. Okay? Now go to page 406. Now here we should read the paragraph and try to find the mistakes. How would you abbreviate the word April in sentence number 1? I went to a friend's birthday party last April. So here, April. Do I abbreviate the word April? Who knows the answer? Yes, I do. So what's the perfect abbreviation here? Which one is the correct answer? The second one. A capital PR and period. Now you should study the month of the abbreviation. You should study it by heart. You don't change. It's the same everywhere, okay? Now how would you abbreviate the word Monday in sentence number 2? The party was on Monday. Now Monday, how do I abbreviate it? Capital MON and period. Don't forget the period. Now which word can you abbreviate in sentence number 3? It was held at Mr. Edward's house. So which word I can abbreviate? Edward? No, it's just a name. It's a first name and it's only one name. So no need to abbreviate. I abbreviate the word Mr. So the third option is the correct answer. Question number 4. How could you abbreviate Richard James Edwards in sentence number 5? Look here, Richard James Edward. Now I can abbreviate. Because it's not only a name, a first name. No, it's in the name, father's name, and family name. So, how do I abbreviate it? As I said, I abbreviate the first name and the second name, and I never abbreviate the third. Okay? So I will take the initial letter here. It's R and J, and Edwards, it will be the same. So the best answer is R period J period and Edwards. So the first choice is the correct answer. Okay? None of them are correct. It should be only the first, second, and the third name we don't abbreviate. Okay? Question number 5. Which word can you abbreviate in sentence number 6? I will have a party for my own birthday in October. So which word should I capitalize? I should abbreviate here. October, because it's a month of the year. So I should abbreviate. It will become Oct. Okay, and period. So the second option is the correct answer. Thank you for watching. Now, if you have any question, prepare it tomorrow. Prepare it in the Zoom class, and I will be there to answer you. Okay. Thank you.